Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are live streaming on YouTube and we are here in the Zoom room and on Facebook. With that in mind, a lot of people in the Zoom room have just listened to a bit of a music medley that we had from our Diamond Retreat. And if you're not in early, you won't get to hear it, but it's important to get in before the event starts. Otherwise, you'll never see it because it's got copyright music on it. With that in mind, we're just going to kick off with a quick timer, and that's your opportunity to check, are your members online for members night? If not, give them a quick text. At the time this finishes, we'll be getting underway. Alrighty, now I'm not going to play our usual, we have lots of languages with captions because I'm sure you could all understand. If you go to the bottom of the screen and if you don't speak fluent English, you can click captions and you can read them along during the Zoom event here. Having said that, if you're on YouTube, the playback does exactly the same. Now, I love the fact that we have 74 markets open and there are people all around the world. Prior to us kicking off, I asked where you're from. People are here from Washington State, from Phoenix, Arizona, from Illinois, Canada, Nova Scotia, Australia, New Zealand again, Oregon, Utah, Charleston, makes me want to dance when I hear that word, Colorado, someone's from Enthusiasm. No, just that was about the video I was playing before. And Drumheller, Sweden. Wow, we even got people on from Sweden. Must be late over there. Type in what the time is in Sweden. That's amazing. And if you're watching us on YouTube or you're watching us on Facebook, please type it in. Even on the playback, please type it in. That would be fantastic. Now, today I'm just kicking off the event. As you heard yesterday, we had an awesome event with Aaron Rennert, where he talked about some 5 reasons to kick off your business. And it was fantastic, absolutely brilliant. It's now on YouTube. You can play it back. Anyone in a different time zone gets to hear that recorded version. Having said that, today we are on the opposite pole, meaning we actually have an event that has been recorded for us today, which I'm going to play for you. And that is by Sergio getting to speak to some of the people who would have been asleep in some cases at this time instead. So with that in mind, let's have a listen to the amazing interviews from various diamonds around the world.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to today's Members Night. We are very happy to start this wonderful event. Just last night, we had a really good recording that took place with our CEO, Aaron Rennert. We talked about the 5 steps to success. We took the time to really think about what makes NewMe stand out, how we can take advantage of the opportunities that we have available here, how we can get a return on our investments, how we can duplicate. And so if you missed that recording that we had last night, do not worry, because we have a special event taking place a week from today. So mark your calendars. Next Wednesday, which will be November 5th, we will have a live meeting and a training presented by Aaron himself at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, okay? So that will be able to get a lot of the Europeans involved. I'm on to talk to some of our leaders to see if we can get some help with interpretations, to have it available in languages as well during this presentation. And then we'll have a second live training that will take place at our traditional time at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And you may have noticed I'm saying Mountain Standard Time because another quick reminder for you is that we are actually ending daylight savings here in Utah this coming Sunday. So a week from today, we're going to be an hour behind from our current time. So just make sure you keep that in mind as you connect to our calls next week, okay? But you do not want to miss this. I've heard some wonderful reviews. We will also make this presentation available to the field, to your leaders, so that you can use it as well. And many great things to come from this. We can't wait to get going. Today, I have the privilege to have some special guests with me. We want to focus a lot on what it means to be a diamond here at NewMe. And before I do that, I'm going to take a moment to kind of get your attention, okay, to get you excited about something. We recently launched this wonderful product, the hair, and it's had really good results. In fact, it sold out much faster than we anticipated in many countries. But now that we have this product, we want to invite you to be part of a testimonial campaign. So let me share a little bit with you about how you can even be part of this and even win some possible prizes on the side just for sharing your testimonial, okay? So bear with me, but here are some samples, some information, what you will see. So how can you be part of this testimonial? What we can do is basically, we want you to send these testimonials to a specific email, and that's testimonials@numi.com. We'll go ahead and make sure this is on the chat. But as you can get this, we want to make sure that we do a few things. So we want to stay compliant, obviously. And how can you do that? Well, here are some tips for you of some of the comments that will stay compliant. So, for example, my hair feels fuller and healthier. I've noticed less breakage and more shine. Styling is easier because my hair feels stronger. I love how soft and manageable my hair feels. Friends have commented that my hair looks thicker. I feel more confident about my hair every day. This is the first time in years I've loved how my hair looks. Okay, so those are some compliant examples. Now, what is not compliant and what will not get approved is this. Of course, we need to avoid medical, drug-like, exaggerated claims that suggest curing, preventing, or treating a condition. So we would say anything that falls in this category: cures baldness, or reverses hair loss permanently, treats dandruff or scalp infections, works better than prescription treatments, guaranteed to regrow hair in weeks. My bald spot disappeared in weeks. So those are just some of the things we have posted this in the back office for you to have. This is already in 8 languages, so it's in your back office. You can download this just to some tips, but we want you to be part of it. We want to see some testimonials so that we can get this going for this wonderful product that is part of our Numi family product line. And again, this is the address you send it to, testimonials@numi.com. So here's where the fun will begin and where you might be a little bit excited about what we'll do. Every Monday morning, we have a call. It's called Numi Live, and it's here on Numi TV. So every Monday morning, the first thing Chris Fowler and I do is we connect briefly, for about 20 minutes on Numi TV, and we give you any updates. We share any real-time information we have, and we also answer questions. So this is kind of a not once in a lifetime, but a unique opportunity that you can have for us to interact with you. We've had many, many good conversations here, and it's going to be really exciting for us to continue to promote this. Now, how can you be part of this? All you need to do is connect on Numi.tv every Monday morning at 9 a.m., and that's Utah time. And once you do that, you will be part of our conversation and you can ask questions, but most of all, you'll get to hear any information. They're very quick calls, and they're not like this call that we have on Members Night, because we try to be very interactive, similar to a podcast setting. Now, how can I motivate you to be part of this campaign? If you are part of this campaign in the next few weeks, but starting next week, we will go ahead and announce 2 winners that will get a $50 prize if they are drawn for participating in this wonderful campaign. Now, what are the terms and conditions? What do you need to have in mind for this? Very simple. Number 1, you need to submit your testimonial to this email address I shared, which is testimonials@numi.com. Number 2, your testimonial needs to be approved by compliance. You will receive written confirmation if it was approved. And then number 3, please share a picture with us that we can identify you and know who you are, so that if you are a winner, we can definitely celebrate that success. So for the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be announcing 2 winners a week. And that will start. We do have some testimonials that have come in already. So if you've already submitted those and those are approved, you know who you are. You're automatically in that drawing box. And this coming Monday, Chris and I will announce 2 winners from this campaign that will get $50, okay? So I can't wait to share that with you. Get motivated. Again, this is in your back office, and this is something we have going on. This week, it's already month end. We can't believe it, how fast time is gone. We were looking forward to a new November, and we can't wait to really get going with this 5-step training that will take place on November 5th. Mark your calendars, okay? Just a quick reminder to some changes that I've been talking about these calls. These calls are important for us because we've talked about the community and how we've gotten feedback from all over the world about how many people feel that connection to NUMMI through the community. So that's why we continue to hold these calls. We will make some enhancements to best take advantage of your time. So next week, we will have we'll have the Monday morning NUMMI Live that will kick off, as I've talked about. On Tuesday, we'll have an opportunity presentation at 6 p.m. On Wednesday, because it's the first Wednesday of the month, we'll have two special trainings by Aaron that will take place in the morning and the evening here in Utah. And then going forward, we will now have Steve's call every third Thursday of the month. The good news is that for those in Europe and other parts there, we'll be able to hear Steve earlier at 11 a.m. And then at that same day, we'll have the replay of that at 6 p.m. So that'll be a live event each third Thursday of the month. Look out for that, and we'll send you more details. But we want to continue to evaluate how we can, number one, continue building this wonderful community, and two, keep you engaged, and also looking forward to the wonderful content that we'll have. So those are the fun announcements that I have for today. It is a privilege to talk to some recently rank advanced diamonds. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to a wonderful friend of mine today that has recently ranked advanced a diamond. Many of you may know her because she has been very involved here with NUMMI, and I'm also going to introduce you to a powerhouse recently ranked advanced at double diamonds, and they're going to share some tips with us of motivation. But first of all, I just want to really celebrate this win with them because they've worked so hard and they are continually leading by example. As I've talked a lot about the importance of being a leader, a true leader is someone that leads by example. And these wonderful diamonds are an exemplary way that we can look at them. So I would like to welcome today Miss Lucy Yee from California, a recently hit new diamond. Congratulations, Lucy. As a result for being a brand new diamond, you are now qualified to go on the next year's Diamond Cruise. So congratulations to you and welcome to tonight's call.
Thank you so much, Sergio.
Yes, my pleasure, Lucy. There you are. So Lucy, tell us a little bit about you. Tell us about how long you've been in NUMMI and what your favorite part of NUMMI is.
I've been in NUMMI for a little over 2.5 years. And my favorite part of NUMMI, well, initially and always, it's actually the products. The products and my results with the products lit me up. And I wanted to learn more about the business and the company. And then I've learned that it's the company that I could trust. I love Steven Scott. I love his mission, his wisdom. He's a brilliant man, but so down to earth, and he loves people, and he's always so supportive. And also the executive leaders, corporate leaders are so supportive. I love their mission as well. And I love that there's a system of education. There's a system that where we can learn about the business, about the product, and their amazing tools, and also a very smart compensation plan that is very generous, that is here to stay, this company. And these are the things that I love.
That's great, Lucy. Well, we're very happy to have you here. You know, you have been really an example of that persistence, and I've loved how you built your business organically. You have continued to identify areas all over the world, not just here in the United States, but you continue to identify good people that you're bringing into NUMMI. And just looking back on your journey getting to Diamond and to this rank, which is so significant here in NUMMI, what disciplines or what specific system, if any, what has helped you to stay consistent in building your business?
Mm-hmm. Well, number one, it's my belief in the product and the company helped me to stay consistent, but also definitely daily disciplines that I do. number one, I follow the system. I got plugged into all the official NUMI groups and all the calls that NUMI is doing. And since I'm working with the Russian speaking team, I duplicated it. I created the same system, but in Russian, to support the team members with education and motivation. And so on a daily basis, I plan and I provide support for the Russian-speaking members, but I also make sure that I connect with at least one new person every day. And I invite at least one new person every day to see the opportunity.
I love that, Lucy. So there you go. There you have it. Try to connect with one person every day and invite a person every day. That's great, great advice. And Lucy, I know that as everyone has their journey, you know, wherever it may be, whether it's becoming a diamond or even some other high accomplishments you want to achieve, we know that sometimes things aren't easy, right? For the most part, anything that's worthwhile is not easy to obtain. But what did you tell yourself in the times maybe when you faced obstacles? What helped you not to give up and to keep going? Aside from what you've shared with us, is great knowledge and wisdom.
A good question. So as long as your motivation and your drive is bigger than the obstacles, you will always move forward. So my motivation and my drive is much bigger than the obstacles. Obstacles, everyone has obstacles. Every company has obstacles, especially in the formulation stage or in any stage, obstacles can be there. But as long as your belief system and your motivation, your drive is bigger, obstacles become smaller.
Yeah, that drive is most likely kind of driven by your why, right? Maybe why you're doing this. That's great tip. And Lucy, are you excited to be part of the Diamond Cruise next year?
Yes, very excited to be a part of the Diamond Cruise. Of course, I can't wait.
That's great. Yeah, you know, I with some of our other special guests that are here, we had a wonderful time just recently on the cruise, and I can tell you that personally, for me, some of those moments we live at this specific event, you know, are just some of the things that fuel us and to continue to help us bond and understand each other's missions even more and build those friendships and partnerships. So I can't wait to have you join us next year. Now, what does this mean now that you've achieved this wonderful new achievement? You were at the Achieve earlier this year in Las Vegas, but what is this? How has this new rank and this vision changed for you and your team for 2026 and to being into the global summit there?
Well, it definitely gives me even more tools and resources to support my team and to help create many more diamonds on my team. And I'm looking forward to the event in Barcelona. I will definitely be there, and I can't wait to meet every member of my team in person, because we meet on Zooms and we see each other and we're friends over the phone, over Zoom. And I get to hug every one of them and also get to meet this tremendous leaders of NUMI as well. So I can't wait to be there. And this is going to be a wonderful tool, since so many team members, my team members, are going there. It's going to be a wonderful tool for everyone to take the next step and to go into the Diamond Club.
Awful. Well, congratulations. So speaking of the Diamond Club, Lucy, one of the things that we just recently introduced, and it's a new aspect you'll be seeing, is we're going to do a story on you. And so get ready for that, and we'll share how this is going to look for the new upcoming diamonds. And part of the Diamond Club experience will be having a spotlight article. So that's a brand new concept that you will see very soon. But I want to give you a heads up that will be coming for you, okay?
Awesome.
And Lucy, if someone is here watching maybe for the very first time tonight, or if someone that has been with us for a while is just trying to wrap around how they can truly accomplish those goals and maybe not doubt themselves, but go forward, what would be one piece of advice you would share with that person?
Someone who, I just wanted to understand the question, someone who is in NUMI or someone who is not in NUMI just yet?
So it could be both. It could be someone that's been in Yumi for a little bit, that's been trying to gather thoughts and putting those thoughts into action, or someone that's here for the very first time that has a great vision. What is the number one tip you would give them to get going and not wait, but to get going with this wonderful opportunity?
Well, I would tell them that it's a company that you could definitely trust, and your just daily discipline, your daily steps, work this business every day. Just do 5 things a day like I do towards this business, and you can be successful because it has everything that you need to succeed. It has an amazing support team, an amazing system, and a super generous comp plan, and a product that everybody needs.
I love it, and I agree with you, and we appreciate you, and thank you for taking the time to be highlighted here on this members night call. And I look forward to celebrating much more success with you and your team. And I appreciate all you do, Lucy. Greetings to you all the way here from our headquarters in Utah.
Thank you.
And there you have it. That's our brand new diamond, Lucy Yi. Now we will have some special guests that are connected with me tonight, all the way from Europe. We have our powerhouse, and this is a team that's the Eden Dynamic Enterprise team, and they have a very unique story. They have a very unique system that I appreciate very much, and I've learned as I've worked with them closely. But they're amazing. So I'll let you hear from them. Many of you may know them. This is Peter Renner. We have Aniko, and we also have Shandor Puskas. So they are a team that work together, and they actually can tell you a little bit of how they work. But they're in Romania, they're in Portland, they're in Hungary, all over the world, and now really building globally. So congratulations. As I mentioned, I had the privilege to really spend time with him this year. In fact, just today, Shandor, I was talking to our sales manager, Claudia, today, and I was just telling her how much I appreciated you with when we put on the event in Romania. And I was really touched by how generous you were. You drove me to the airport, a 3-hour drive each way. You know, I was very touched by that, and I appreciate that. But that's what partnerships do. And I can't wait to be back in Romania with your team. But without any more delays here, I want to welcome these wonderful diamonds. They're recently ranked advanced double diamonds here at NUMMI, and this is Eden Dynamic Enterprises. So welcome tonight.
Hello, everybody. Hello, NUMMI family.
Hello, Peter.
Hello.
Hello, Peter and Aniko. So you're in Hungary right now. Sometimes I get to talk to you more frequently with closer time zones because you reside in Portland as well. And Peter, you know, I admired that you came here with a few other leaders from Hungary this year, and you took the time to kind of get to know us, get to see our day-to-day operation here at the office. And you just left very inspired, and you left ready to continue going. But I also want to get a different perspective, Peter, and I want to ask you guys the same questions I asked Lucy. I want to ask you, you know, you're someone that's been around this wonderful industry for a long time, but what got you interested specifically? What got you, Aniko and Shandor, interested in building here at NUMMI?
Okay, this is a really good question. So actually, I am 20 years ago in the industry, and for me, the network marketing is a business engine what is capable of compressing 30, 40 years of work into just 3 to 4 years. So especially when you find the right company, catch the perfect timing, and know exactly what to do. So now let me give you some 5 economy reason why I think NUMMI is the opportunity in for 2022-26. Sorry. So the first thing is the product. We have in our hands truly unique competition-free products. I think the second point for me, what I analyze, is the company's owner, who is a blessed businessman, together with this family, who was already successful in the 90s, 80s, and the 90s. And this means he is not chasing his first $1 million. Instead of he's focused on living of legacy for a future generation. So he's doing this for purpose, not just for a profit. This is what I think. And the third point is the prices. So the products are priced at the level that is affordable for the masses. And the fourth point, I think so, is the management. So the management, thanks to the professional management team, the company carefully selected which product to launch on the market, resulting in an how can I say this, exceptional high repurchase rate. And the fifth, what is really important, I think so, is the timing. Right now, we are building the leadership foundation of this company and looking for a people who want to be a part of establishing its internationally market position during this first stage of growth. Sorry, Sergio. Sorry about my English. Anyway, so
that's great.
Okay, at this point in time, you simply can't go wrong. Just have enough faith and enough faith. Thank you. Enough faith and persistence, and I will see you at the top.
That's great. And I've noticed, that you have been able to do an outreach, even though you may be in different parts of the world. What has helped you, because you've been in the industry for 20 years, over 20 years, as you mentioned, but in today's age, what has helped you kind of gain a better outreach? Any technology or or do you keep it traditional? This is a people business, so I don't know if there's anything that you can share with us with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think so. The most important things to serve my leaders well. This is not one-man game. It is a team effort. So this is not my success. It is our success. The success is every single person in my team. So if I can serve them well every day, then their success becomes my success too.
Yes.
So that's why I build close relationship with my leaders, is not only on a business level, but also in the personal one. So I talk with them several times a week, and with someone I talk even every day, daily.
That's great. Yeah, I feel the same way, Peter. And that's why I mentioned at the beginning of this call today, just spending those days, that we get with you, whether it's on the Diamond Cruise or whether it's just doing meetings, that allows us to have better bonds that go beyond the partnership in business. It goes to really get to know who you are as a person. And I admire that you have that principle of service, that goes really great with our culture here. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Now, Peter, has this always been an easy thing for you? Has it been a walk in the park to just always get to a high rank in this business?
No, I don't think so.
No.
And what has helped you stay consistent? I mean, if you don't mind sharing an example.
Okay, so I was thinking about that in myself. So do I really want to keep struggling alone, fighting the economic change by yourself? And my answer is no. Everything is easier together. And this kind of business is where you can truly experience that.
Yes, that is very true. It's very unique. I get to experience it from a corporate side, but I can tell you this is not your typical everyday corporate opportunity. This is truly a business that allows you to see exactly what you are saying, but to also live it alongside with you. So that's great, and very driven towards that service, which I really like. Now, Peter, what is your next goal? What do you have? You've talked a lot about 2026, and I'm very excited about that. Are you looking forward to have some good meetings to kick off the year? What are your goals for you and your team?
Okay, so I think so. New Me is really like a unique opportunity for everybody in 2026. You know why? Because we are in 75 countries already, and we can deliver the product in 75 countries already. So people, I think the world are changing right now. So, and people wants to find some really stable things what they can do from home, or if they don't, not everybody wants to do like employee things. So, and we can have for younger generation, we can have for the middle-aged generation, and also older generation working from home and makes money and get better lives and earn. I think my message is for everybody: earn your money full time and start the building your business part time. Do it
Consistently.
consistently and persistently for at least 1 year, and you will see what's happened.
I love it. That's great advice, Peter. Write that one down. Now, you're talking about 2026. What does having this big 5-year celebration, what does that mean for you to be part of that in Barcelona next year? For you and your team, have you guys talked much about that? Are you excited?
Actually, we are really excited. We are really excited, and we try to bring so many people how much we can to Barcelona, because we know that not every company survive in the first 5 years. And I think NUMMI has a big chance, not just in the first 5 years, I think the next 20 years. This is how I feel and how I see the business opportunity right now. And I believe now more than ever before in my life. And the most important thing is the business is the fate, I think so.
I love it. Yeah, and I agree with you. I think, NUMMI is definitely going to be a company that's here to stay. It's not your everyday opportunity. Honestly, I've been blessed, Peter, to meet many people all over the world. I've actually been introduced to many wonderful products, but I was telling my wife just last night, talking to a good friend of mine, said, to be honest with you, these are the best products that I've had the chance to work with. This Hydrostat technology is amazing. And when you have that, and like you mentioned, a good founder like Steve, Lucy mentioned a good compensation plan. When you have these type of community events, it just gives you that assurity that this is a wonderful opportunity and it's the right place to be.
Absolutely. 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 I think so.
Well, thank you for being willing to answer those questions. If Aniko or Shandor would like to say anything, you're welcome to as well. Don't be shy.
Okay. So probably you don't know, or probably we don't look like, but we are both over 50 years old and we don't have children yet, but we still believe it's possible. And when we realized that through NUMMI, we could create a future where we raise our children together with freedom and purpose, that was our turning point.
That's your why. I love it.
And the answer for your second question is we stay consistent by working daily on ourselves and our dream, planning, making costs, and connecting with our amazing team. And, because you are, as you said, everybody has challenges, maybe quit or not to quit or continue. In those days, we remind each other why we started: for freedom, for legacy, and to raise our children without fear or limits. And for the next year, for the 2026, for the 5th year's celebration, Double Diamond isn't our final stop. Together with our incredible team, we are going for Crown next year, definitely for 2026. And with NUMMI, we just we just don't change our life. We also help to change the world with our team members and with our group together. This is what I wanted to say. Thank you so much.
I love it. I love it. I have that goal here ready, recorded, and we truly appreciate you. I'm excited for what's to come. I really do congratulate all of you diamonds and the other diamonds that are not here on this call tonight to just do so much for many people throughout the world. We're all so happy to be a part of NUMMI. And Shandor, to you, thank you. You're a wonderful man. You're a wonderful leader, very kind human, and you are a businessman. I love to see you talk about business because you're so talented in that in general, you know, with many types, many areas. So thank you for being here as well. If you'd like to say hello, you're welcome to, even if it's in Hungarian. I'm sure Peter would help us. But you actually, you and I were able to communicate just fine. You speak perfect English, my friend, so it's up to you. But I do want to also allow you to introduce yourself here.
Sándor, a kérdés az, hogy akarsz-e mondani valamit, egy kicsit, akár magyarul, és akkor segítünk neked fordítani, vagy beköszönni. Sándor, can you hear us?
Looks like he's on a mute.
Oké,
Oké.
itt vagyok.
Oké, fordíts neki.
Tehát akkor válaszoljak ezekre a kérdésekre ugyanúgy, mint a...
Hát csak vagy mondj egy pár gondolatot, nem is kell végigmenned, csak mondj egy pár gondolatot, azt kérje Sergio. Lassan is.
Igazából csak azt kell hozzáfűznöm, hogy mivel 35 éve vállalkozóként dolgozok, ezért nagyon könnyű volt döntést hoznom ezzel kapcsolatban.
Oké, várjál.
Because I am an entrepreneur for 35 years, it was easy for me to make a decision about Numi.
Mivel nem érzelmi döntést hoztunk mi hárman, hanem egy üzleti döntést, ezért üzleti pontok alapján hoztuk meg a döntésünket.
Because we decided on a business point of view, not on our feelings.
És mivel hogy a mi kapcsolatunk Anikóval és Péterrel sokkal szorosabb, mint egy barátság, ezért a hitünk is megvolt egymásban, hogy egymást segítve ezt meg tudjuk csinálni, végig tudjuk vinni.
And because we know each other very, very well, not just in person, but in business-wise, it was easier for us to believe in each other and make a decision to go and work with Numi.
Péterrel már több mint 13 éve ismerjük egymást, és nagyon sok időt eltöltöttünk együtt, nagyon jól tudjuk, hogy mi egymásnak a véleménye, vagy az elvárása a hálózati marketinggel szemben.
Because we have known each other with Peter for more than 13 years, we know what is our
opinion
about businesses.
Ezért igazából csak meg kellett erősítsük egymásban azokat a pontokat, amik alapján bele tudtunk vágni újra ebbe az iparágba.
And that's why we just needed to strengthen each other's how to start network marketing with Numi, because we were kind of quitting network marketing before.
Ezért az első pillanattól kezdve vezetőket kerestünk, ezt keressük mai napig is, mert nem szeretnénk ezt az időzítést elveszíteni.
That's why we decided we will start looking for leaders, because the timing is for looking for leaders. This is how we think.
Rengeteg olyan ember volt, aki nemet mondott nekünk eleinte, de most már ők is csatlakoznak hozzánk, mert mi is egyre tapasztaltabbak vagyunk, és egyre tisztábban látszik az, hogy merre megy ez a vállalat és ez a technológia.
There were people who said no to us also, but now they are coming back and they are starting to work with us because we have more clear of mind how to and where to go with Numi, which direction to follow.
Annak még inkább örülünk mindannyian, hogy ennyire közel tudtunk kerülni a cég vezetéséhez, és ennyire megismertük őket, és ők is minket, ezért sokkal, de sokkal nagyobb a bizalom egymás iránt.
And our privilege is to that we had the chance to meet the Numi leaders and the company from the company, and we have more trust to each other. És
gondolom, hogy ez, ahogy megyünk előrébb a rangokban, amit evidens, hogy szeretnénk a legfelsőbb szintre jutni, úgy növekszik az elvárás is velünk szembe elsősorban, meg ugyanakkor a felelősség is a csapatunk iránt.
And as we move forward, we know that the responsibilities are getting higher and higher, and from the company side and from our team members. So we would like to please them as much as possible.
De mivel tudjuk azt, hogy Péter nagyon jó stratéga, és tudjuk azt, hogy mindig új megvilágításban látja különböző helyzetekben a tennivalókat, ezért nagyon-nagyon számítunk rá, és ez látszik, hogy a csapat is ugyanígy gondol erre. Tehát mind a hármunknak megvan a helye ebben a teamben, ebben a csapatban.
And as we know, Peter is a great leader, and we believe in him. And also, everybody has our position and point of view, like Peter, Sándor, and Anikó. Each of us has a special direction and a special place in our organization.
És mivel hogy vállalkozóként dolgozom, pontosan tudom azt, hogy egy olyan cégnek, aki most nemrég kezdett Európában, vannak bizonyos megoldandó feladatai, amik még nem működnek tökéletesen. Ezt tudom biztosan, hogy úgyis meg fogjuk oldani együttesen, és az ami nekem nagyon tetszik ebben a vállalatban, hogy a cég figyelembe veszi a mi véleményünket, ugyanis mi vagyunk a piacon.
And because Nuumi is kind of new on the European market, you know, every company has challenges, especially at the beginning. We know that, and we also know that we can trust in Nuumi, and they are listening to us, and they are curious about our opinion. So there is a feedback from both sides, vice versa, and that helps a lot for us.
Mi célunk az, hogy minél több vezetőt tudjunk kinevelni ebből a csapatból. A nagy szerencsénk az, hogy tényleg a mostani legjobb vezetőkkel közvetlen baráti kapcsolatban is vagyunk, tehát egyszerűen bíznak bennünk, és hiszik azt, és látják azt az utat, amit mi is be akarunk járni. Úgyhogy teljes lojalitás van részükről, és részünkről is feléjük.
And we know that what we would like to do, we would like to help to grow as many leaders as possible. And we know that with Nuumi it would be possible for us.
Úgyhogy körülbelül ennyit szerettem volna mondani. Evidens, hogy ezt a projektet végig akarjuk vinni így, ahogy vagyunk ebben az összeállításban, és szeretnénk annyi időt csinálni magunknak, hogy minél több embert át tudjunk segíteni a célvonalon.
And we know that if we work together, we can help two leaders to finish the cross line.
Nagyon szépen köszönöm, ennyit szerettem volna mondani.
Thank you so much. That would be all what I would like to say. Thank you.
Hey, well, thank you so much, Sándor. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Anikó and Lucy. You shared some wonderful wisdom. And, you know, Sándor touched an important point that makes me happy to know that he feels that we listen to him as a corporation, because that's our goal, is to be field driven. And we're going to continue to work hard to accomplish that. And we really appreciate you having the opportunity to join us this evening. It's always a wonderful thing to be able to highlight some of our leaders here, and to also hear from real stories and real inspiration as they are out in the field each day. But before we close tonight, just again, mark your calendars. We'll see you a week from today for the 5 Steps to Success trainings directly from Aaron. You'll see some communication. However, don't wait. Just mark your calendars now at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time and 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And just like to remind you, Michael, if you would be kind to just put on the chat, testimonials@nuumi.com. That's the email address where you can send your Nuumi hair testimonials so that you can be part of this wonderful campaign and have an opportunity to be one of the 2 weekly winners that will get $50 each for a drawing. So the next 3 weeks, each Monday, we'll be drawing 2 names that will get $50 each just for sharing your testimony and being part of this campaign. So good luck to you all. We appreciate you, and we can't wait to see you back very soon with these wonderful ways to connect worldwide.
Alrighty, brilliant. Feels weird sitting here just listening to the whole recording, but guys, think about this for a minute. We have an international business. We have 74 markets. We have multiple teams. And so sometimes we need to record things to make sure everyone gets it. Now, in the chat, testimonials@Noumi.com, which is not where we normally do it. As you know, we go to Noumi New You normally to get approval. But in this case, do that. And then those approved ones will end up in the Noumi New You group, which is the central resource that we all use for all teams because it's the only company-run group you can rely on, knowing that everything went through compliance. So just be aware of that. Sometimes people will say to me, hey, they've shared something, and I'm like, wow, that's interesting. It mentions medical everything. And they said, no, I shared it from this group. I'm like, well, that's not a Noumi group. That's why you've actually perpetuated something that's not compliant. So always pick things that are just in the Noumi New You group or have gone through testimonials@Noumi.com. And I just want to say too, congratulations to Lucy. Now, Lucy is in our team and so proud of you and happy to hear you've done so much. But I want to point something out. So Lucy's in the team, but Peter and Zandor and Annika, they're not. But we became brilliant friends at the Diamond Retreat because it's all about the greater good. And I want to say this because I want to recognize when it's important. If you see tools come out from me in English and then you see them come out in Romanian, Hungarian, Spanish, thank Peter. Peter has been doing that. Even though we're not in the same team, we've been collaborating for the greater good. That's what good leaders do. They don't go, this is my team. They go, this is for the greater good. We don't interfere with coaching in our teams because that's a no-no. You never try and interfere with coaching with someone else's team. But we do collaborate for the greater good. And that's what we do with all our Noumi family cousins, whether they're in our downline or not. And same with Lucy. Lucy's probably not even aware we had a gigantic Russian leader as a +1 at the Diamond Retreat, not in the same team, but has been utilizing some of the Russian translated material. So when we put it out as a servant leader for the greater good, everyone in Noumi wins, and that is our culture. So thank you, Sergio, for today.